Heave-ho! Heave-ho! Oh, gather round, ye gamers bold, and hear this tale we sing of a ship that sails the pixel seas and dives through everything. Her timbers hum with controllers worn, her sails are patched with cold. She's bound for lore and treasure deep wherever stories go. Heave away, down below. Oh, deep dive gaming, ride the tide through darkest depths and worlds untried. With the mariner at the helm so steady, deep dive gaming, crew stand ready. Heave-ho! Heave-ho! The mariner stands upon the deck, eyes fixed on distant shores. Through glitch and grind and boss fight rage, he charts the myths and lore. No storm too wild, no patch too rough, no depth too far to roam. He steers us through endless games and calls the deep our home. Stand fast, hold the line. Oh, deep dive gaming, ride the tide through darkest depths and worlds untried. With the mariner at the helm so steady, deep dive gaming, crew stand ready. Heave-ho! 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 Dive below. Up in the crow's nest sharp of eye, Mojo scans the sea for trolls and traps and danger lurking where it shouldn't be. She cries the warning, clears the fog, keeps watch both night and day. No foul winds reach our common decks while Mojo guards the way. All clear, dead ahead. Down by the guns with powder black and sparks upon the steel stands Hero grinning wide as shot with steady nerve and zeal. He loads them fast, he times the blast, lets thunder mark the way. When enemies rise from the depths below, Hero makes them pay. Fire away! Oh, deep dive gaming, ride the tide through darkest depths and worlds untried. With the mariner at the helm so steady, deep dive gaming, crew stand ready. Heave-ho! Heave-ho! Now hear that voice upon the deck, calling strong and true. Great Gazoo sets the orbit pace for every soul and crew. Row, row, keep it tight. Row, row, all unite. Row, row, to the beat. Row, row, dig in deep. Oh, deep dive gaming, ride the tide through darkest depths and worlds untried. With the mariner at the helm so steady, deep dive gaming, crew stand ready. Heave-ho! Heave-ho! So raise a mug and man the rails wherever games may roam. The deep dive gaming sails tonight, and every port's our home.
Heave-ho and ahoy divers, welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming, where we are returning for more Sim Settlements 2 action in Fallout 4. Ahoy Twitch, ahoy YouTube, ahoy Rumble, ahoy Mojo. So, where we left off Monday was we were trying to hire Odette, but we ran out of room in HQ. So we're going to fix that problem first. Then we're going to start on the Commonwealth Rising, probably by first going and doing the Sea to Glowing Sea quest, getting all the antenna arrays activated. Just gotta get this game to load. There we are. So we have her signed her to Somerville Place, so she's not going to wander off on us. But we need to pop over to GNN. We need to figure out where we can build more rooms, or maybe just expand one of the rooms we've got. Because, whoops. You ever seen those fire trucks that had the driver in the back to keep the ladder portion straight and to take corners? Sometimes I think Monty's got one of those drivers, and he be drunk. Because Monty does not necessarily walk around corners so much as drift. And sometimes he's drifting even when he's on straightaways.
Hey!
So that kaboom you heard was him getting steered into the trash can.
Will not be tolerated.
Walks like a horse. Maybe.
Error.
We're getting a lot of... The ambiance in here is getting pretty loud. Like we got a bunch of people living here. Can we do any upgrades? Nope, no upgrades. Alright, we may have to make this particular... Because it is built. It's just a two-person. Horses don't make corners either. They either jump or drift around them. Ah, gotcha. Okay. That was a weird message to get. Alright, upgrade options. Can we upgrade this room or do we have to completely redo it? I think we have to completely redo it. Change room layout. We're going to have to go with 4 people. Been thrown more than once when I wasn't ready for it. 4-person room. Max 21. Yeah, so we've also... Oh, we need to work on getting a slot for security. So let's go over here to construction. See if we can do anything for security jobs here. We need a department head office. I don't think we've got a place to put that. Armory. I think we've got a place to put that. So that gives us +4. Surveillance office. We got that as well. Treasury vault. I think we've got that as well. Okay, so once those are built, it looks like we need to get some engineering jobs going as well. Engineering job. Central plant room. All these bathrooms are going to give us places too. Water treatment. I think we need to... We'll go ahead and do that one. I think we're okay on water, but having a higher HQ max is going to be helpful very soon. Why is my red thing... Oh, it's because of this. Once this construction is done, that'll go up to 23. Or the max will go up to 23, and the 21 will go back to yellow. Oh, also, we should repair this wall. If people are going to be living in this room, we should repair this wall. Repair. I think it's... that one. Repair west, north, upper balcony. Okay. So while that grinds away, we'll go ahead and start on this. Remember, we did one of these already. We did the glowing sea, the one in the glowing sea over here. We've got this one to do, which I think we've got that fast travel point available for us. Yes, we do. How's your day been going, Mojo? That's a really good sound. Took some hits there. Pretty quiet? That's good. Thanks for hanging around extra last night. We were not counting on the Zelda stream to go as long as it did. Even with the hero driving, I don't think he was expecting it being that long.
Hi, it's Lupe. Jacob's in the bathroom right now, but it looks like you just activated Relay Tower 0SC527. Great job. That's the second tower you've activated, right? Oh, wait. I can hear something. It sounds like a super mutant. And a lady talking? Weird. Huh. I didn't think super mutants knew how to use radios. Maybe you should listen in. Might be interesting.
Mr. Mojo keeps making fun of me because I haven't left the starting map of Avowed due to being very meticulous and looting. He's already 2 maps ahead of me. That's great. Okay, next one. Up here by Oberlin Station. We'll peek into Oberlin Station. See how everything's going over there before we hit the radio tower. Oh, and that machine. Fortunately, I have the volume turned down in my headphones, so it's not as obtrusive. I found an ogre and a really cool sword that he didn't find. Haha! So he makes fun of you, but you say, aha, see? This is why. I now have this cool sword that you don't have. Yeah. Hey, there's the recruited staff.
I wanted to introduce myself. We were looking for someone to make a new life. So here we are. I wanted to
I can't hear you over the machine.
Any place you want me to pitch in?
Not right now.
Thanks. Okay.
Okay, so I think there is a certain amount of travel time involved because we hadn't finished hiring a det. And we know that we had to hire 4 people to finish how to HQ. So somewhere I lost track of how many people I was hiring. Exterior unlocked. The exterior of HQ is now available for construction projects. Sweet.
Hello? Is this working? Yes. This is Mansfield. There's a situation developing at HQ, and I think you should be made aware of it. We've had somewhat of an outbreak, an illness that's been going around the HQ's personnel. It's not too serious. No one's died.
Yet.
But it has incapacitated at least a quarter of our staff. Not to mention the stress it's put on the HQ's plumbing.
Maybe you should find a doctor.
Yes, that would be the apt response. However, as there is no
They
one
can clean the
here
courtyard,
with
yes.
necessary expertise, we shall have to do some outside hiring. Preferably an individual with pharmaceutical training. Or barring that, an individual at least capable of spelling pharmaceutical.
Yeah, Dysentery makes a comeback.
I'm on it. It's as good as done.
I'd suggest you inquire with a group calling themselves the Nightingales. As I understand it, you're already acquainted with them. That should help. I believe there's a chance one of their members might consider joining us if we ask nicely. Last I heard, the Nightingales had
That needs to be a
relocated to a
game.
hospital.
Fallout Trail,
so I'd
like
start
Oregon
your
Trail.
search
Yeah.
there. I suppose I should say, good luck. I hope it goes well.
Thanks. I think.
Bye now.
Is there a doctor in the house? Recruit Nightingales to help at HQ. We actually need to do that sooner rather than later because we need more growing room in HQ. We're at max capacity, or we're nearly at max capacity. We will be by the time we hire what's her face from the Nightingales. Extend. But we'll finish this first, so we don't get sidetracked and forget to finish this.
Relay Tower 1DL-109 added to the network and fully operational. Getting some chatter coming in. Hard to make out, but sounds like a few distress signals are being picked up. We're picking up some static, but can only just about make out a few words here and there. Something, or someone's putting out a signal. We can work with it, but if you want to find and disable the sources, it would help clear up the airwaves a little. Alright, see you later. Over and out.
Incentive to follow these different radio signals. Clever. We're not gonna do it, but it's clever. I think what I'll do is go ahead and head down here, get Odette sent over to HQ, and then we'll finish activating all the relay towers before going back and sorting out some of the personnel we got. If I remember correctly, there were a couple people that we could not assign to the department we wanted to assign them to due to lack of space. I've addressed some of that, but there's always more to do. Also got to get our food situation sorted because of the...
Well, the farm's not much.
Hi there.
I think it's a matter of
What do you say? Want to work for me?
getting the different settlements up and running, or getting surplus food, which we do not have right now. Logistics.
Of course.
Oh, good. She can fit. Make the trek from New Vegas to the Commonwealth. Find other Commonwealth to New Vegas if we were doing it, if we're following the Oregon Trail correctly. Find other survivors. Make choices that will impact the caravan, and the outcome all. Sorry, grammar glitch. Choices that will impact the caravan and the outcome, all while facing the dangers of the wasteland and avoiding disease, starvation, ghouls, super mutants, raiders. Will you make it? Okay, so we got that done. Let's head up here. I could see that being a mod for Fallout 4, or like a Fallout 4 or Fallout New Vegas crossover mod. It'd just be in the game style of the Oregon Trail, not following the Oregon Trail. Oh. Right, but which direction would you go? Commonwealth to New Vegas or New Vegas to Commonwealth? I was just thinking if it's modeled after the Oregon Trail, or in the game style of, we would want to go the same direction. Whoops. Got button happy. Order of the games go west to east. Oh, that's a good point. Except didn't Fallout 3 come out before New Vegas?
Relay tower picked up and patched into our network. Let's see. That should be 0BB915. Good job. That brings us up to 4. Picking up a signal. Looks like we got an entrepreneur on the airwaves. Some chem pusher by the sounds of it. I'm sure I don't have to tell you to stay away from shady fellas selling chems. But I'm not your daddy. You do what you want. I'll let you get back to it. Stay safe out there.
Yeah. That's fair. 2 more to go. 1 all the way over here, and then 1 up there. Hit up County Crossing. Now that's the next step. Is would it be in the you say style of Oregon Trail? Well, I guess we could do. I was thinking like would it be like top down like Fallout 1 or first person like Fallout 4? But then I'm like, wait, in the style of Oregon Trail means it's it's like Oregon Trail. Now, is it the original Oregon Trail or is it the remake that they put out recently? I had done that. Oh, well. Or is it stuck? Remake is it has color. I think I may have to put this down, put this away, and bring it out again. The animation's stuck. My original Oregon Trail was monochrome. True. There we go. Okay. Going for that one right there. But this place is full of ghouls and red scorpions, so we're going to have to sneak. Very, very 8-bit. That one was so 8-bit it was on 5 1/4 inch floppies. The one that coined the phrase floppy. Because the 3 1/2 inch, where did all that floppy? Oh, is it good? Turn off all the radios. I could never survive. Just the challenging.
I see you're at Relay Tower 0MC810. It's coming in clearly, and we're adding it to the network. With that, we got 5 towers active. Just one more to go. As expected, there's a little bit of chatter on the airwaves. Too much static to hear clearly here. You should be able to hear it on your Pip-Boy. If you wander about a bit, you might get a clearer signal. If you want to, that is. There's only one more tower left. Good luck now.
Oh. I'm saying that red widow bug is nasty. Ugh.
Looks like you've got Tower 3 SMU-81 online. Nicely done. Well now, that's all the towers active. Nicely done. Getting some chatter coming in. Hard to make out, but sounds like a few distress signals are being picked up. Up to you if you want to look into that or not. Either way, this tower's now a part of our network. Well, that's it. All relay towers active. That'll take a good amount of strain off the comm array. Great work, Slick.
What's next?
As far as the relay towers go, nothing's next. You got them all. As long as they stay active, they'll continue to free up resources at the HQ.
Always happy to help.
Maybe I don't say this enough, but you really are one of the good ones.
Oh, sure.
All right, you look after yourself out there. See you next time you're at the HQ.
Ta-da! The comm array is now connected to the relay tower network. Settler recruitment is now twice as likely in all settlements broadcasting the settlement recruitment radio station. Interesting. Not that we need to worry about that. Alright, so let's get our GNN sorted out as far as people go. Uh-oh. That was ill-timed. May have to reload. That might get us stuck. Every time I hear that line from Jake, I immediately see my character turn into Goofy and his all shucks to giggle. Oh, Gorge. Nope, I think we're good. Next time we're out, we might end up having to deal with that, but we're good. We're okay for now. Okay, so we've got max 23. So we need to run through the engineering crew, reassign. Nope, I think we're okay on that one. There will be people to hire at some point. Security. Need Jason Martin. I think we need to get April Lee on admin. Logistics. Actually, Jason could do well in logistics. Yeah, looks like everybody else is where they need to be. Let's get administration. I think there's someone in admin for sure. One or two people in admin I need to get assigned for sure. April Lee. Yeah, looks like that's correct. Okay. Let's go ahead and get Commonwealth Rising started. We need to clean basement northwest entryway for power distribution. Oh, we've already done that, it looks like. So construction, engineering jobs, power distribution. Actually, let's get the restrooms going too. Hopefully that works the way I intended it to. I'll have to check in again. What else can we queue up? Corner storage, scrap logistics, stairwell storage, stairwell storage.
A lot better than Ruby.
While that's cooking, I'm going to head over to Warwick and see how we're doing on food supplies. I need to get Somerville Place upgraded to advanced as well. Between both of those settlements, I should be able to get high tech. Well, shoot, with the farm plots in Warwick, I should be able to get high tech farming unlocked. But let's just check on our our network statistics. Food deficit minus 195. Okay, so if we can get that positive, then we'll start being able to relay food into HQ. Oh no, we've lost someone. Okay, we need to get someone on that. Do we have anyone here who can get on that for us? Show special, endurance, settler, very good, settler, industrial waterworks. I think it's probably, we should probably grab them. Right, we're doing okay on water. We're not doing great on water, but we're doing okay. But we need to get food under control. Ah. Really?
Hi, how are you?
Or no, she's sick?
Yes?
Oh, yep, she's sick. Come on, pushing button. There we go. I don't know why I'm getting that message.
Yeah?
Yes?
Ah!
Yeah?
Very poorly placed door. This terminal allows you to see how many are sick. It does, actually. If I go into here, and I go to citizen statistics, after things are loaded, citizens with disease, 18. And I can do a distribute cures to diseased citizens. But it's a bit of a slow process, and I think I've run it. Some of the diseases that are present are not curable at this time, which is one of the reasons why I need to get medical going at HQ so we can start researching and finding cures. Summon track settler. Where's the plot? There it is. Yay, level 3. That should help. And did we get someone already to replace her on the... Looks like we might have gotten someone to replace her already. Nope, never mind. Okay, so we need to see if we got anyone who's got high perception. If not, we'll have to go get someone. Really would like to get level 2 or 2.0 for this so we could have either a faster load time. Let's see, 5 through 7. That might be the same chick. Yeah, I think that's the same person. We can't assign Hopton or any of the Warwicks. At least I don't think. Yeah, we're gonna have to go find someone. So, Vitamedic tracking. See if we got anyone unemployed I can send away to make room. Okay, the other thing I want to do is I need to get my charisma improving outfit on. Still only capped at 23, but it's something. Excuse me. I still got some cold. Okay. Ooh. Can I send you?
Yeah.
Why is it not letting me? Oh, wait. I see the move button. Sunshine? Sunshine? Is it sunshine available? Yes. And you're sick. You're not sick enough. You can't travel.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's detrack those guys. I think that tracker will turn off when we leave. Let's head up to here and see if we got anybody with some perception training we can send back down to run our waterworks for us. We will need to go over to Somerville, get that upgrading going. Do I not have music going? I do. It's just quiet. Why is that settlement or that plot saying it's? No, it's powered. It's just
Can't remember the last time.
heads up doesn't want to work. Specialized statistics. Perception. We got 2 people at 8 to 10. And this guy is free. Track. Higher combined perception your engineers have, the more power can be used. This is your power engineering rating. You can view your total when attempting to start a project that requires power, or you can turn on extra HQ info in the HUD settings under status meters. Multiple upgrades. Some construction options for rooms have multiple upgrades available to further improve the benefits. Upgrade the power distribution room again to increase HQ's max power engineering capacity even further. Send you down to Warwick. Ooh, wow, we've already got that up to 850.
Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
Nice. How are we on people in Somerville? Can we send anyone down right now? Not really. Might be able to send one person down. Do we have anyone in any endurance people we can send? Come on, hurry up and load. Ooh, we've only got a few people, 5 people between 5 and 7. That is not ideal. So we'll let them continue to train. Head down here, make sure that one guy got assigned to his position properly. And don't forget, I'll be on Lagging Out's channel tomorrow night for more of the Sim Settlements 2 Action. Commonwealth Rising. We're coming in on the home stretch of Chapter 2. Just a few more things to do.
Yes?
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 Okay, looks like that did work. Sweet. Let's see if this guy, training Marshall, is able to do advanced yet. He is! Sweet. Looks like we need it. Advanced defense. Boom. All right. That's upgrading. Sweet. Alright, back to HQ. Well, why is this? Oh, I know why. Hang on. This one. Wait a minute. Clear all closed. There we go. It's 3 different places to track things from these days. It's hard to keep track. Fortunately, the settlement management terminal turns off what any active quests you have going once you leave that settlement. But the city planner tool thingy does not. Nor does if you track from specific plots. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Whoops, wrong button. I wanted this. Commonwealth Rising. Increase HQ's max power capacity by constructing and upgrading power distribution rooms. Recruit and assign staff to engineering to increase the power engineering rating. That's 0 out of 1,000. That should not be. Start computer network upgrade project from engineering department in command mode. Clean the basement northwest entryway for. I did that part. Apparently I needed to wait for it to tell me to do that part. Computer network. I think we have everything we need for that one. Wait, no. Engineering energy. It's still only at 30. I need to reassign people, I think. See how many people I can reassign from other places to get that up to 1,000 temporarily, get that stage finished. Can do lashes and strong. And the ventilator. Ventilator should have been assigned already. Whoops. Fish food. Darcinia 2. Let's see what that does for us. 520. 590. Hurting on facilities now. We have put strong back. 750. We have put strong back on facilities. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Couldn't see him for a second. There we go. Okay. I think before we can hire more people, we're gonna need to do this quest here. Is there a doctor in the house? So we'll head that way. I think we've got one quest to do before they'll give us that particular quest. Maybe 2 quests to do before it gives us that particular quest. So once we bring in the doctor, we can open up the office level and start clearing that out. And then we'll have lots of room for people to come help us out. Ow! Whoops. Oh, I forgot about Somerville Place. Maybe we'll do that first. Because it really bugs me that I don't have food. Yeah, the gunners still respawn. It'd be nice if we could just spawn inside of the mass medical center, but not so much yet. Yeah, we got our energy situation figured out. Just need to get our food situation figured out. So let's head back. Let's head over to Somerville. Let's see if we can do anything about that. Can't remember if we did power and water or advanced power and water yet. We'll want to do that too. Since you helped the gunners inside that were sick, you would think that staying and helping with security would make at least that bunch outside at least less hostile. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't look like I actually got started on that. Shucks. So we should start there. Meow. Hi, Monty. So... see, I think I need to build this like that. And then we can extend it or shift it down to here. We're gonna have to do this and then that. Wow, that guy's bugged. Bug is bugged. So, choose building. We want advanced water. Then I'm just going to put the... see, I don't think we can put the advanced power behind that plot. So we're going to have to attach it over here. Come on. There it is. There it is. Come on. You just had it. There. Advanced power. Okay, now that we've got those set up, let's see if we got anybody here that can actually use them.
Huh?
So, intelligence. We have only 2 people in the 5 to 7 bracket, and I have a feeling it's these kids. It is these kids, whom we cannot do anything with. So we're going to have to go hire some people. Stop selected tracking. So we need someone with intelligence to come run the power and someone with perception to come run the water. Back to Sunshine Tidings. Marjo, have you seen this yet? I don't know if I showed it. I don't know why the camera's backwards. Is it backwards for you, or is it just OBS being weird for me? I've been thinking, I know dangerous, but in the wiki, and even Kingath has said that it would be better to start SS2 after completing the main storyline. No, just chapter 3. Okay. So it's chapter 3 that needs to be finished before starting SS2. Or, no. So let me say that again. Chapter 3, you want to wait until after you've dealt with the main Fallout 4 story before continuing into chapter 3. That's the way King Gatha said it. Intelligence. One person who's already running the coal plant. Everyone else is under 4. Is 4 and under. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Okay, what about... Well, we don't want to do the water until we can do the power. Needs to be on. Even in this place, I can't turn this on. That's jank. Is it working in Bookshop framework, settlement gameplay? Oh wait, it's going to be SS2 options. If that was the suggested thing to do, why didn't they give them the option to be able to pick up the magazine and not activate SS2? Should be a do you want to activate pop-up? Maybe. Let's see, that setting is not in... Where is that setting? Recruitment, usability. I'm looking for the setting to allow the communication. There it is. When on communications, class of buildings will change the max settlers in a settlement to the number of available beds rather than being limited by your charisma. But I'm looking in Sunshine Tiding. Oh, I do only have 18 beds. Ah. For some reason, I thought that was different. I'm going to have to make another cabin. Because I don't have room and I don't have time to build another apartment complex. This is actually quicker. Cabin. Just gotta be careful. Small movements, which is kind of a joke with this controller. Kind of using the paint to make sure it's lined up, as well as little edges, but the paint helps me tell whether or not I'm oriented correctly or not. Would be nice if it would do some Z fighting. If I got it perfectly, if I got it lined up enough where it's close. I think that's probably going to be good enough. A little bit of misalignment over on this side, but I can ignore that. Okay. Okay, that immediately boosts me up to 23. Okay, so that's out of the realm of possibility for the very moment. Can't do any intelligence or any perception for Somerville at the moment, so what's another possibility for something we can do? I guess we could go deal with the Nightingales. We'll have to be a little more cautious about our approach. We'll try Medical Center Metro as our beam-in point. That seemed to have worked better. man, we're on the wrong side of the building, though. Either that or I went around the wrong way. Yeah, I totally took the wrong route. Okay, but...
Oh, hey. Was wondering if you'd be stopping by. Listen, I got an escort errand to run. If you're interested in coming with. Won't take long.
What kind of help do you need?
Fiona pulled some strings with Bunker Hill for supplies. Water, parts, tools, whatever. Due about now, didn't show. I'm not one to get all teary over a delay, but I'm itching for something to do. Might as well go meet them. So, you in?
Sure thing.
Caravan was coming by way of Diamond City. Safer route through there. If we check the street west, we'll probably run into them. And if we're lucky, there's something to shoot on the way. You take point. I'll watch your back.
We're gonna change into our better armor for this. I still don't know what happened to my left leg combat armor. But yeah, I hadn't quite finished up Patient Troubles yet, because there's talking to Cassandra, then there's talking to Raphael, then we gotta go do a thing with Circe. Then I think actually we could fill Circe, use the open spot for Circe, and still be able to bring in she's not the doctor we're going to be hiring. That's Cassandra. But I think Cassandra gets brute forced in even if we don't have room for her. We'll just make room for her. Eventually. Excuse me. So once we get office level cleaned out or cleared out and cleaned out, we can build all sorts of living quarters down there.
Attention. Interfering with a law enforcement robot is a felony.
Speak to Raphael. There he is.
Hi.
Well, shit. Super mutants. And here I thought I'd be setting up shop next to the combat zone that would cause problems. Funny. Nightingale's found me in a wrecked caravan just like this one. I have to ask the kid if there's some fancy word for it.
Irony?
Tangle with super mutants?
Nope. Not super mutants. Raiders. My gang, actually. I was one of the attackers.
What do you mean? What happened?
We got stupid. We're desperate. Can't remember anymore. Caravan had too many guns to be a safe bet. But it was the first we'd seen in weeks. Funny thing. Wouldn't have shot anyone if they'd just let us. But they fought back. Ended up a bloodbath. All of them. Half of us. And me. Afterwards, my friends took the loot and left me bleeding out in the dirt. Being honest, I wasn't expecting any different.
They sound like bad people.
What do you expect? Raiders don't do the whole doctoring and nursing thing. Still, they could have at least spared a bullet. For old time's sake.
What happened after that?
Don't really remember. Alice says I fought back when they found me. But I can't remember anything until I woke up a couple of days later. Figure they confused me for a caravan hand or something. Then I got bored of just lying around, so I stopped ignoring the kids' chatter. Turns out, they knew who I was. Fiona gave me her usual bull about second chances. Dumbest shit I ever heard, at the time. Probably still is. Was planning to walk off as soon as my legs healed. And I guess I just never got around to it. Never was one for plans, anyway. Anyway, now's probably... Oh, shit. You hear that? Don't let him get close!
Ah, come on. There we go.
Showtime.
Ah! Almost what I felt, but that's what I expect.
We got places to be, damn it. Find cover! Do that again, I fucking dare you. No chance of getting rusty, huh? Should have figured they'd stake it out in case it brought other idiots in. It's a classic. I'll see what I can salvage from this pile and get you back in the hospital.
It was like watching a game of Duck Hunt with that super mutant. Okay, so back to the hospital. We'll do a stealth approach. Dang. You guys aren't getting me that easily this time. Where is that guy? Well, just a quick save reminder. We'll do. Yeah, I might be around back.
I always thought being a doctor
Why
would
are
be
you
the
talking
easiest
to
thing
me?
in the world. Someone is sick, you cure them. If they're hurting, you treat it. Maybe Raphael is right, you know? Maybe Cassandra is right. Maybe even when you're trying to do the good thing, it's still... Sorry, you probably didn't walk up to me just to hear me ramble.
I didn't walk up into you at all.
You did your best.
I'm starting to wonder. What if he'd really hurt Raphael? Or killed someone? Or he's in a lot of pain and we can't help him anyway? Well, no one got hurt this time. Fiona thinks she can get one of the diagnostic machines running, but Cassandra's probably already figured it out. We have those vials you and Raphael recovered from the ship. Helped us treat the cholera Yorks and his men had.
Yorks.
But we had a diagnosis there. It's just a lot to take in. Sorry, I didn't mean to ramble more at you.
Oops, where's Raph? They pop up here already? Jeez, he's quick. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like and or subscribe. I think for Rumble, if you're watching over there, it's follow. Kid needs to see Magnolia for some therapy.
There you are. Listen, thanks for the hat today. Being around these bleeding heart pacifists all day. It's nice to get out there and put the gun to use. And, about the shit I said. You know, about how I hooked up with the Nightingales. Anyway, I'm off to tell Fee what went down. See you around.
Check on Fiona. Come on, you know the way there. Galling part is I have to wait for him, I think. Okay, there he goes.
Hey, V. About that. You alright?
What? Oh, yes. Lots to do, that's all. Did you end up going out there to meet the late caravan, or do I even need to ask?
Super mutant ambush. I brought back what I could carry, but...
I'm sure you did what you could. I'll let Bunker Hill know. Let's hope Cersei comes through on this opportunity of hers. What?
You planning to sleep sometime this month? No offense, but by the way you're swaying, I wouldn't let you so much as take my temperature right now.
I'll make you a deal. I'll sleep when you put your gun down for 2 minutes.
Your funeral.
Glad to see you're back safe. And I'm sorry to hear about the caravan. Besides the loss of lives, this won't make a convincing case that we're worth visiting out here. In any case, is there something I can help you with?
I was about to ask you that.
What's next for you?
There's something else that needs doing, but it requires traveling. Cersei is out on an interview, and I'd like you to back her up.
What kind of interview is this going to be?
Someone got in touch with us about donating some funds and supplies. They were pretty vague on details, but Cersei seemed to think it was a good idea. At least, she thought it was a good idea to see what the offer is, how many strings are attached, that kind of thing. I trust her to handle that part. That said, I'm usually the one negotiating, and those things can go wrong very quickly. I'd feel better if you were there to keep her safe.
No problem. I'd be glad to help.
I'll mark the meeting spot on your map. Cersei will be waiting for you just outside. Stay safe out there.
Okay, I'm gonna exit through this door up here. Also, we've got a level I gotta do something with. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna sink it into charisma. So we're trying to get more settlers into places that could use it. New connection. Speak to Cersei. Ooh. slept late this morning because I'm not feeling good, and I'm still kind of... Ugh. Okay, so we want to go out here. So we could either land at the East Boston Police Station or land at County Crossing. Let's land on this side. Excuse me. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 7:30 Eastern Time on Lagging Out. I'll be back for more streaming of Fallout 4 with the Sim Settlements 2 mod. And I think we're still waiting for the VATS cast to release. Should be any time now. Timmy's working on it, but he's got a day job just like the rest of us. Actually, I think what I might do, because armor and perception isn't as vital as charisma in this particular situation, I'm going to put on all my charisma buffs. So I think it's actually over here. Yeah, it's this building.
Oh, hey. I'm glad to see you. I'm a bit out of my element here.
That's why I'm here.
I appreciate it, really. These guys are a bit... Well, they're not local, and they do things their own way. Unpredictable. They make me nervous. It's a bit odd seeing the new Liberty Trading Company in the Commonwealth. Guess something caught their attention.
New Sim Settlements 2 faction. Woohoo!
Who are these people?
Some kind of merchant coalition, I think? From south along the coast. Or was it north? The important part is they're offering to fund us. But I've been around long enough to know if something feels too good to be true, it probably is. And their pitch? Too good to ignore.
What's the big deal?
Well, the Nightingales, were on the move. We were pretty self-sufficient, foraging for medicine and food, donations from patients. Now that we're set up in one spot, there's logistics to consider. We need permanent guards, scouts for ingredients, caravan connections. It all comes back to funding. Preferably the kind with no strings or interest. And that's exactly what we're being offered here. We can survive without this, but it'll be survival only. Something tells me that this trading company knows it as well.
All right, let's get started.
Yeah. If they're for real, we could start dreaming bigger with this whole hospital idea. Train new doctors, keep all the caches stocked properly. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just get through this meeting and hope my bad luck's on break for today, yeah? I sure do feel better with a couple of ex-gunners for backup, though. Shows we're not pushovers. One more thing. If at any point you think it's a bad deal, just say so and we'll walk away. Fiona will understand.
I have to sneeze. Uh-oh.
I'm from the Nightingales. Got a meeting? So far, so good, I think.
Yeah, someone left this radio on. It bugs the heck out of me.
Lydia Proudmore. I'm your contact for today's negotiations. You must be Dr. Cersei. You're late.
Late? We didn't even set a time, just a day.
Ah, that's right. I understand working clocks are somewhat rare in this region. My clerk must have tried to accommodate you. A pity he failed to mention that to me, or I wouldn't have had to wait for 3 hours in this, well, whatever it was.
Oh, sorry to keep you waiting, Miss Proudmore.
Can't be helped, I'm sure. Let's proceed. In this envelope are the details of the sums the NLTC would like to invest in your organization. If you're agreeable to our terms, the first shipment will be forwarded to your location beginning of...
That's... Miss... This is a lot of caps. Antiseptic... copper... lenses... Wait... Did you say first shipment?
That's right. You seem surprised. Those are the estimated startup costs for an organization such as yourself, are they not?
And then some. But I mean... Last time I saw a caravan be this generous, they set up their own guys and tried to rip off the town for the losses.
A brazen tactic to be expected of the small fish that swim in this small pond. We do not operate through such petty maneuvers. I assure you, there is no clause in our prospective agreement about losses. The NLTC will assume all responsibility of security during delivery.
But...
It's a generous offer we're putting on the table, Doctor. One that I can just as easily take to many other initiatives in this territory. Your friend here has certain ventures that I'm sure could use those finances. Yours is simply one with the most promise for the investment.
That's right. My friend. I'd like to talk to them for a second. Privately.
By all means. But I require an answer before you leave this room today. I have no intention of staying here longer than I absolutely have to.
I don't like it. That has to be the longest stick I've ever seen up anyone's ass. Every alarm bell is going off right now, but I can't figure out what her angle is.
Do you believe her?
They have a reputation for honoring written contracts, at least from what I've heard. If it's on paper, they mean it, but... Well... This paper doesn't say anything about intentions. It does have a lot of pretty big numbers, though.
I'll talk to her. Maybe we can work this out.
Smart. Go ahead. It'll give me some time to read the contract again.
Alright, I'm gonna quick save. So I think there's a charisma test, charisma check here, but I can't remember.
Hey.
Well, hello. There's really no need for stalling. This is a legitimate contract, sanctioned and enforceable by the Home Office even out here. Although, I understand the apprehension and respect the caution.
What's your angle?
I'm here as part of a delegation tasked with taking measures of prospective profits that could be accrued with preemptive investments.
That's a mouthful. Only if you want to flirt.
Nothing's free. I know how it is.
It's true that a hospital in these times is not a reliable source of returns. Though truth be told, this investment is rather paltry. Our interest is a bit larger in scope. This hospital is something the people here are in desperate need of, yet no one has thought to invest. When it becomes a crucial part of the infrastructure of the region, the people funding it will be in the best position to leverage elsewhere.
And that's why I don't like these people.
You are more shrewd than you're given credit for. I will keep this in mind.
I always thought that this was like another angle that the big bad of Sim Settlements 2 was taking to try and wedge some influence in the Commonwealth.
Why should I trust you?
Trust is cheap. Freely given, freely taken away. It has no tradable value. Frankly, I don't care if you trust me. Reputation has value. The shipments I'm offering have value. And this hospital they're endeavoring to build, that has value. Up to you which part of that you consider to be the most worthy reason. But don't fool yourself with matters of trust.
Ooh, we can flirt with her.
I can see that we're gonna get along just fine.
Always refreshing to meet a like-minded individual so far from home. Perhaps we can do closer business after this is concluded.
That's all for now.
Oh, hey. So, what do you think? Should we take it?
Are there any other options?
I don't know. Do you
Can
have a
hike
pile
up
of
prices,
caps
make
lying
an
around that you'd be
ambulance
willing to
food
give to
cost
us? No strings
more than
attached?
a month's salary. All the modern conveniences.
I sure do.
Wait, really? Huh.
Ah,
I should have probably asked
ambulance
before we walked in
ride.
here then. Well, I guess that takes care of the necessity part. Thank you. We can still take her up on the deal, though, if you think it's worth it. Double the resources?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah, alright. If there's more to it later, we'll handle it. But this will really help us help more people. I'll go let her know.
Dialogue camera does not let go as soon as it should for this quest.
Miss Proudmore, this is a really generous investment. I'm ready to sign on behalf of the Nightingales.
Wonderful. In that case, our business here is concluded. I have faith that our resources will be well spent. If you happen to be interested in the services we provide, come see us at our field office. I'm sure my boss would love to make your acquaintance.
And she just goes boop out the door.
Yes?
Dialogue camera really struggles with certain
Yeah.
scenes. True.
Hi.
That wasn't bad. And these supplies? Fiona will be over the moon. She's always wanted a proper hospital, and this is the ticket to getting it set up. With these funds and your investment, the Nightingales can do a lot of good. Listen, before we head back, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. I've been a Nightingale for a while now, and normally this is the point where shit goes wrong and I'm a lone survivor looking for a change of scenery. So, this might seem like it's coming out of nowhere, but could you use someone like me in one of your settlements?
Of course. Let's do it.
Glad to hear you say that. I'll sleep easier once I'm in a new place, I think. I'll talk to Fiona as soon as I'm back to make my way to... where you want me?
Let's say... Oh, actually, let's say Somerville Place right off the bat, because I want to check something. What's your skills at? Because I might be able to use you in Somerville short term. Ooh, good. Alright, perfect. We'll save her for later, once we've got some more people trained up. So that gets us our power for Somerville Place. Then we can look, see if we can hire anybody for water. If not, we can go see if anyone at Sunshine is able to take over the power situation. Oh, we gotta do Angel of Mercy first. I forgot about that. We'll see. We'll check in later, see if Cersei assigned herself to the power plot or not. So I'm trying to remember our focus today is on Commonwealth Rising. Part of Commonwealth Rising is getting things set up at HQ, and we can't get things set up at HQ any further without beds. Abernathy Farm is under attack. They should be able to deal with that themselves. I'm always surprised that Cersei's luck isn't higher given all the things that she survived, yeah. Come on. Clank.
I thought we had agreed to wait until the diagnostic scanner was operational.
I agreed to put off treatment until tomorrow. Why would I put any stock in those machines when I already have the diagnosis in front of me? Clear as day.
The machine is not the important part. You can't simply take matters into your own hands when things are moving too slow. If you'd waited—
You're eager to lay blame at my feet, Fiona. I said I would hold off on treating this man, and I did not lie to you about my intent.
So did you try to treat him or not? Please, Cassandra, without playing coy. This is important.
Look at the injection site. After all these years, I should hope I have a steadier hand than that. Unless you also wish to accuse me of becoming old and rickety.
I didn't mean— Wait, Cassandra! Damn it.
Hey.
That went poorly. I can't say she's entirely wrong to be upset with me. I can't exactly rule her out, but if she didn't do it, someone else had to have.
What happened? Why are you upset?
I found this patient dead an hour ago. When we picked him up off the streets, he was sluggish but aggressive. Raider from a nearby gang, I think. We weren't sure what was wrong with him. Cassandra guessed it might be rabies and developed a cure. I asked her to hold off on it.
What do you think of her?
My first thought was that she simply got tired of waiting. You heard her, she doesn't respect the pre-war tech anyway. If she thought a patient would slip away waiting, she could have taken matters into her own hands. But it just doesn't feel right. I've known her for so long. We have our differences, but I've never known her to not own up to her mistakes. It's just not how we do things here. But if it wasn't her or wasn't her vaccine, then someone else killed this patient. And it's even worse.
I'd be glad to help if I can. Have any advice on what I should investigate?
I'm not sure. There's got to be something around, right? Or maybe someone saw something. It'd be nice to know exactly what killed him. Maybe it'd narrow it down. It's a shame the diagnostic machine went down again.
Have any ideas?
I think it'd be a good idea for you to talk to Cassandra. She likes you. Maybe she'll stop evading questions long enough to get the truth out. We don't exactly have quick ways of conducting forensics besides the machines in the diagnostic wing, and they're unreliable.
Yeah? Why is that?
Keeps coming online and then going on the fritz again. I'm not much of a mechanic, but I wanted to time the on window to diagnose the patient. It's supposed to be able to scan samples and even image the organs, though I wouldn't do anything that put someone at risk of electrocution. I just got it working again right before I found him dead. I hadn't been out of the room an hour. We could have used it to figure out what killed him at least. But it powered down again and I don't know how to fix it this time.
I'll get right on it.
Thanks. I'll try talking to some of the others too. Come back to me if you find anything.
Alright, so we got some investigating to do. We got a murder mystery to solve. Empty syringe. Take blood sample. Fill a vial of blood. Working diagnostic machine would be handy. Perform detailed analysis. There are old injection site scars, new injection sites done in the past couple of days that are sealed and disinfected, and a prominent injection site that is inflamed and bruised. Well, let's talk to Cassandra while we're here, so we don't have to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Hey there.
Back again. I don't blame Fiona for jumping to conclusions. I'm sure she's already feeling guilty enough.
Can I ask you some questions?
By all means. It just so happens that my current and only patient is no longer in need of treatment. For the time being, I'm all yours.
I just need you to tell me the truth. Do you know anything about it?
The truth is rather a subjective thing.
That's vague.
For the Nightingales to function, we have to trust each other. I would never do anything to jeopardize that trust. I have my suspicions, but they are just that, suspicions. If you want to know the truth, that's something you must find for yourself.
What's in the shot?
A question with an answer I'm certain you would find unsatisfactory. You see, viruses have mutated since the bombs fell. So has the flora and fauna. Even the human immune system has adapted in odd ways. That said, the ingredients list for modern vaccines have become so incredibly long, it churns even my stomach. So, what's in the shot? More than you'd care to know. It works. That's the important part.
What do you know about him?
Male, mid-30s. Unfortunate dental situation.
Putting it mildly.
Multiple track marks from a lifetime of chem use. That is, if you can find them beneath the sea of battle scars. Overall, in worse shape than our Raphael, but otherwise typical for a raider. As far as his disease, my best diagnosis was rabies. I had previously created a vaccine for this particular strain of rabies. If my assumption had been correct, and Fiona had let me treat the man, he would have seen immediate improvement. Alas.
I don't have any more questions.
Except this.
What's this all about?
Finding an empty syringe in a hospital is not surprising. What's more telling is that I'd prepared 2 doses of a vaccine, and one is missing. 2 points that are not mutually exclusive, but do make for a curious coincidence. Here's the other dose, in case you get the machines working.
Have any advice on what I should investigate?
A murder suspect giving advice to the investigator. Now that has a nice irony to it, but I'll take it as a good sign. If you have the time, you can look through my books on pathology. That is, if you were doubting my diagnosis and have the aptitude for it, of course. If you've any technical skill, perhaps you could try repairing the diagnostic scanner. And lastly, I would advise that you consider why someone might do this, and what might happen to them should Fiona find them out.
That's all for now.
Alright, so we got books to look at. I think these were the ones we recovered from the sunken ship. Flip through the books. Like Raphael, you recognize pathology, but the rest is lost on you. Must be an intelligence thing or medical thing, medical skill thing. Okay, so I'm gonna turn some of these off so I can not get lost. Medic skill thing, yeah. We're gonna have to see about getting up to the device here. Forgot to warn you about that skill need here. That's okay. Why do I have 2? Need science for the diagnostics machine. Do I not have science? I have lots of science, but it's medical, I think. So it'd be nice if there were stairs here to take you directly up, rather than this roundabout way. Medical stuff downstairs, science to get the machine working. Oh, I've got that. I've got all the science I possibly need for that. But John Doe, rabies? Question mark. Diagnostics machine. Try to fix it. Science, you recognize this design. You were right. You have the schematics for this machine at your workbench. Getting it restarted was a piece of cake. So now, examine drawn blood sample. Isotopic tracer detected. No anomalies reported. Examine Cassandra's vaccine. Gobbledygook vaccine composition according to log for future analysis. Examine John Doe rabies sample. The sample contains a mutated virus strand. A more thorough organ image of the live subject is required for conclusive diagnosis. Please prepare the patient with the appropriate tracer isotope. Okay, so return to Fiona. Bloop. Finishing this quest may be as far as we get today. How did this get set out? Oh. I think she's supposed to take a position and is stuck.
Everything all right?
Hey.
Hello there.
Yeah, she got to get into position. There she goes. Let me stand back. There we go.
Did she seem angry at all, agitated, or distracted?
No, she seemed normal. Maybe a little stressed.
Ellis, I know she's been your mentor for a while now, but believe me, I don't want her to be guilty any more than you. If you can think of anything...
I know, but maybe...
Oh, enough of
I
this.
think he's got worse.
Lay off Fiona. I killed the rabbit asshole. Didn't think you'd get so twisted up about it.
Raphael, that's not funny.
I ain't laughing, am I?
He was killed with an injection. That's not exactly your style.
What, after months of watching all of you, you think I can't find a vein? You were off playing with the new toys. Cassie was sulking. And the rabid dog? He was about to chew through the straps. Hell, far as I could tell, he'd have chewed off his own damn arm just to get at us. Cure was sitting already. Either he'd croak or he'd get better. Win-win. So I did my job and took the fucking guesswork out of it.
Leave the room, please. I have to think about this.
Fiona.
You too, Ellis. I need to talk to our friend here before I make any decisions.
Come on, kid. Let's give these two some space.
The tank is in, yeah. And now again, it's in the way.
What a load of crap.
Why don't you believe his story?
I know Raphael. If he'd killed that patient, it would have been with a knife, not a syringe. And he definitely wouldn't have bothered lying about it. And all that stuff he said about having a chance of curing the patient? No, no way.
You sure about this?
Raphael cares about us, the Nightingales. He
Well,
only cares
one
about the patients
Nightingale.
as far as making sure they're not a threat to us. A cured and healthy raider is no better than a sick one to him. Maybe even worse.
I'll go talk to him.
I was about to suggest that. I hope he's more honest with you.
I'm gonna quick save, just in case I goof up.
She make up her mind or what?
I don't buy your whole story.
Shit. If you're not buying it, means Fiona isn't gonna settle on it either. Can't say you weren't decent to me. Hell, I'd even call you a friend. Last thing I thought I'd ever say about someone like you. That's the problem with you, and Fee, Cassie, Alice. All so bent on giving me more credit than I wouldn't lay a finger on the guy unless asked. Not that they ask much. They like the whole merciful end thing, and I'm more old-fashioned. I did kill him, though. Didn't lie about that. Better it be me that does it.
Sounds like you're protecting someone.
That's all I ever tried to do around here. Look, Ellis. When he stops flinching at every sound, he's a good kid. Sharp. Naive, but he tries, you know? Out of the two of us, he belongs here. He was probably trying to do the right thing. But that cure came with a coin flip. So, I stepped in so he wouldn't have to.
Did something happen to him?
Yeah. Ellis found his backbone. I saw him go into that room, all pale and shaking like a leaf. Jumped out of his skin when I followed him in. I think he might have actually gone through with it. Didn't know he had it in him. But Fiona ever finds out he pulled something like that, closest he'd get to patients is cleaning their bedpans. If she didn't just send him back to his parents in Diamond City. It'd be a fucking waste.
What did you do?
I told him to get out, and I handled it. It didn't look like Cassie did it, but she can stand up for herself. Doesn't need me playing White Knight. Ellis, though. You heard him when Fiona put the pressure on. Another minute, and he was gonna say something stupid.
Why do you care?
Last time they had to put a patient down, Ellis insisted he should do it. To learn, or get used to it or something. Then, he cried for a week. People like him, tears them up inside. Chips away at something. People like me, we get it done. Smoke a cigarette. And sleep easy. Ellis,
I've been on the internet
the
too long.
Nightingales, they're doing something good. Better than the world deserves. But I don't want to see that chipped away at. Not when I'm here.
You did what you felt was right. That's what matters.
Doesn't matter. Still killed someone. And if I hadn't, Ellis would have. If it was even us that did it. Never known Cassie to fuck up the Mets before. The dead guy isn't the point, though. Fiona is waiting to hear who went behind her back and broke trust. So just leave the kid out of it.
Still gonna talk to him.
He told you, right? I really had no idea he'd step up like that. I shouldn't have gone into that room.
What happened?
Cassandra said the patient he only had a couple of hours before the treatment wouldn't matter anymore, and the diagnostic machine broke again. I didn't like the man, but I couldn't just watch him die like that. So after Fiona came by to prep him for the procedure again,
What procedure is that?
For the scanner. I don't know the details, but it requires some injections. Fiona's gone in and out of the room all day getting him ready.
I'm sure you had good intentions.
I did. Cassandra is brilliant. I really thought the vaccine would work. Except, I guess I wasn't really thinking at all, was I? You should tell her I did it. I could live with the man's death, but not with Raphael getting in trouble just for protecting me.
Does she take care of people that break the rules?
There's not any official rules, really, but this... I don't think this is a warning offense. She's probably going to send me back home.
I appreciate you telling me all of this. I know it's difficult.
Do what you think is best.
Okay. Is it this way? No.
Excuse me.
Hey, are you done with investigating? What do you think happened? Was it really Raphael? I still find that so hard to believe.
Took one Kim too many.
Ah, that's right. I see.
That's right, what? Do you two know something?
Fiona, the diagnostic machine requires a certain preparation procedure before scanning the internal organs, correct?
That's right. It needs a radioactive tracer injected into the bloodstream in order to... Oh.
A pre-war radioactive tracer, I'd assume. One that carries the risk of mutating the virus further. amongst all other possible complications.
Where is my head? But I tested it on a blood sample first. I had no idea he'd receive the vaccine immediately after I prepped him.
Of course. And that's exactly why I believe it's time for me to leave my position here.
Leave? Cassandra, even if you injected him, there's no need for such dramatics. We can sort this out.
I'm not storming out in a huff, my dear. It's time we face the simple truth in front of us. My vaccine could have saved the man's life. And you weren't wrong in waiting to diagnose him conclusively before acting. Yet for all our good intentions, he's dead.
You're saying we have too many cooks in the kitchen. Any other day I would argue, but after this incident, I think you may be right. To be clear, did you inject him with your vaccine?
Does it matter who did what? The man won't get any livelier.
I'll take that as a yes.
Okay, so that's done. So we got this one. Let's see, what was that? It said recruit Cassandra. Okay.
Hey there.
Welcome back. As resolved as I was when I made my little speech to Fiona, have to admit, actually leaving is harder than I thought. Doesn't help that my joints aren't as excited about new trails as they used to be.
What are you gonna do now, Doctor?
Hopefully, find a place where I can conduct my research in peace, quiet, and preferably with respect from the locals.
Well, GNN's out then.
What type of doctor are you?
I'm assuming you want a serious answer for a change. My current field of interest is diseases and their treatments, but only currently. My research took me in many directions. Surgery, biochemistry, ecology. From where I started, poking at circuit boards of all things. Don't ask me how one led to the next. I can't remember. I found that science is just a never-ending rabbit hole. So, do I pass?
The subtitles on that were way off.
We need your help, Doctor.
Oh, what a coincidence. I'd heard of your HQ and was actually thinking about visiting. Maybe even bring over a mute cake. Now it seems I don't need an excuse to nose around. I'll make my way there as soon as I've made my final goodbyes.
Okay, so I think that's where we're gonna stop for tonight.
Fiona,
Oops.
Fiona.
We'll pop over really quick to Somerville Place to see if Cersei has assigned herself to the power plant, but beyond that, I think we're done. We'll resume this tomorrow night on Lagging Out, 7:30 Eastern Time. Mojo will drop a link here shortly in the chat. I hope to see everybody there. Thanks for hanging out and watching. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. On Rumble, hit the like and follow buttons. Or if you're on Twitch, it's a simple follow. And then I'll be back on Deep Dive Gaming Sunday night to resume this game, where we'll hopefully have more progress in Commonwealth Raising to complete. And I have people around, bad guys nearby, so I need to move a little bit. Somerville Place, Somerville Place. And then I don't know if I'll be on the Lagging Out podcast Friday night. I don't think I will. I gotta hang out with my D&D crew some. Let's see, is there anything else? I think that's it. Okay, so Cersei, has Cersei arrived yet? 41%. 100%. There it goes. She had a high intelligence, so we'll hit this. Cersei, Industrial Waterworks. Close. I actually wanted her on the power plant. So we'll readjust. Get her going on that, and then we'll figure out the water plant another time. It's built though, that's good. We might have someone here who can man it. I don't think I looked that closely at perception. I was trying to get the water or the power going first. So that's it. Until next time, enjoy Fallout 4 with the Sim Settlements 2 mod. Fair winds and fun gaming, people. Bye!